hope, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk about products that make me feel confident and just like good. And this is not just like makeup products. I have a skincare item, I have a few clothing items to talk about. So things that whenever I'm wearing this makes me just feel confident and even more just boosts your self-esteem and just, you know, there's those days where it's like you're just not having it, like you're not feeling like yourself. These are the products that help me feel a little more put together and just feel a little bit better about myself. So, without further ado, let's just hop right in and get started. And subscribe before you leave. When I was thinking about products for this video, this idea came to my mind last night actually, and I was sitting here and I was trying to think of products, like racking my brain. I'm like, what products am I going to talk about? Because the first thing that came to mind was a clothing piece that I was wearing actually, which I'll talk about close at the end. I'll talk about makeup now because this is what you guys are here for. And I have talked about quite a few of these products on my channel before, but I want to re-mention them in this video because some of you may not have seen my channel or watched my videos. The first product that I want to talk about is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. So if my skin is just feeling disgusting, it is just breaking out, it is not looking good, I'm like, what is going on with me today? I like to wear like no makeup at all a lot of times, especially this summer. This is such a great foundation. It just makes my skin look nice and just like skin. It's kind of like an in-between. It's not mattifying, it's not dewy. It covers like a medium coverage enough to make your skin look put together, but it's not like a cake face. It looks really natural. I wear this all the time for school. Like I cannot put this down. This is SPF 20 in it. I have the shade LW2. I would wear this more in the winter. It is a little bit warm tone, like yellowy for me in the winter, but I can make it work. In the summer, it is too light for me. I'm actually mixing it in today with a Lottie London foundation that I just picked up. And because the Lottie London one was so dark, I was like, oh my gosh. So I had to mix it, but I really like this foundation. I think it's a really nice foundation. A lot of times I'll put a little bit of highlighter on. So school day, a lot of times I'll just wear like a foundation, maybe throw a little butter bronzer on, but then I'll put a little bit of highlight on. And so for highlight, you guys know I'm going to talk about the Smashbox palette because of course I talk about this one all the time. The Spotlight Palette in Pearl. I've hit pan on these shades. I've raved about this for like a year now straight. I'm not kidding you when I say that I am going to repurchase this. I almost just dropped it. Oh my gosh. I am going to repurchase this when I run out. That is how much I love this. You put it on and it like gives you a glow, but it's not this intense wet highlight look, which is I don't really love for like school or work or like an everyday basis. If I'm like filming or if I like want to look put together, like I'm doing a photo shoot or I'm going out with friends and I want a little bit more of like a makeup look, then I'll wear a wet highlight. Like I love wet highlights, I think they're gorgeous, but this just doesn't emphasize texture. This is the collab with Casey Holmes, like the packaging from when she collabed with them, and this was her point, was she has a lot of texture on her skin and she didn't want that to emphasize in these highlights, and that's why she created this. And this one I haven't hit pan on because it's a little bit more of like a glittery shade that you would use to like intensify, but these two shades are gorgeous. I stick to this one more in the winter and then the middle one more in the summer just because it's a little more golden-y, but they're perfect. They have a gold shade too, and the gold one is for deeper skin tones. So I really enjoy this one, and I have talked about this on my channel many times, but I will constantly talk about it because it is just so good. So good. But I did pick up this Catrice Highlighting Powder the other day. It's Champagne Campaign, and this is very nice too. This is creamy, really buttery actually, and really smooth. It's a little more pink tone. They have an even pinker one, so there's not really a gold shade in this. I think the other ones are a little bit more reflectant even than this one, but I think this one's really pretty as well. I'm wearing it today, and I think it gives you a nice glow, but it doesn't look like my pores are emphasized, and like it's good for an everyday. Like looking at it, I don't know, I just feel like there's no emphasis on my pores. It's just nice and smooth, but it's brightening. Hello? Colin?
What?
You really concerned me for a second. I thought that was Tracy doing that.
Bye.
Bye. This powder I think is going to give you more of that glowy look. It still is like a pretty highlight, like you can see it on your skin clearly, but it's not even like, these ones are even a little bit more shimmery, as you can tell on my hand, than like that one. But if you want an even more natural look, like you just maybe want like something just to look a little bit glowy and brightened, but not necessarily people are going to be like, ooh, she has highlight on, then you're gonna love this one. But if you want one that's still gonna like do that same thing, but maybe even a little bit, just a little step up, just a tiny bit, then you would like this one. They're both great. This one's really inexpensive. Got my receipt right here. This one's $5.99, whereas this is like $35, but this has like 3 palettes, or 3 shades. But anyway, I really like these. I wish I had an even more gold shade because right now with my skin being so tan. Oh, I did mix this. I totally forgot. I did mix my highlight with a Milani one, so this is not just this one, and I have a cream underneath. So I forgot about that. This is not just the only thing on my cheek, but I wanted a more golden highlight because when my skin's tan, I want a little bit more gold, but other than that, it's good. Honestly, this is kind of surprising, but I feel like this makes my eyes look more awake, and this is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter, and I've been putting it like in the waterline of my eyes. Even on natural days where I'm just wearing mascara, I've been throwing this in the waterline, and it really, I have it on today, it really just brightens in your eyes, and it makes your eyes look more awake, and I've been feeling like it does like make me look a little more put together. Like I have some highlight on, and I have some brighteningness in my eyes, like in my waterline, and it just makes me feel more put together and just awake. So I really like this. This is like $2.99, $3.99, I don't know, inexpensive, and I love it for that. And I've been doing that a lot, so that's why I'm mentioning it. And then a mascara. So what makes me feel confident is, well, usually brows too, but I don't have like one brow product that I'm like, this is the brow product. But these 2 mascaras are my favorite lately. Like right now, I switch back and forth. There's a few that I'm like, oh my gosh, you need this one, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you need this one. But I think these 2 are one of the better drugstore ones, the Maybelline Lash Sensational and the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I love both of these. I'm wearing a combination of them today. This one does a lot of lengthening, curling, volumizing. They both do it all. I feel like my lashes might even get even more lengthened with this one, but they're both great. They're both inexpensive. This is like $4.99, $5.99. This is like $6, $7, $5, $6, $7. So they're around the same price, and they're great. There's a few other ones that I've talked about in my past. I go in phases with mascaras where it's like there's a solid time, and some of them where like I love this, and then it's like I go back to other ones and I'm like, I don't love it as much. So I go back and forth. A lot of mascaras do different things, but these 2 are my favorites right now. And I know a lot of people rave about the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, which I like that one. I go back and forth. I have a love-hate relationship with that one. It's never been one that's like solely been my favorite that I can count on every single time. And this Lash Sensational I can count on every single time. So that's why I keep talking about it. And I think this one's the same way. Like you can just count on it every single time you use it. You know it's going to be good. So that's why I like them. So those were all the makeup products. Now let's get on to skincare. I mentioned this in my favorites video in the month of July. This is the Alia Skin Pink Perfect Clay Mask. It's an Australian. It's an Australian makeup or skincare company, and this is just a detoxifying and brightening mask, and I really think that it makes my skin look put together. It looks great. Oh my cripes. It's like one of those like ones where it's like you let it sit on your skin and it like hardens, but it's kind of cooling at first. It's got a nice rose scent, which I like, and I did talk about it in my July favorites, so I'll link that down below if you guys want to check out my full kind of thoughts on it. I've used this many times and I've hardly dipped down. Yeah, it smells pretty good. And it's supposed to be free of chemicals and stuff. Sounds sponsored. It's not. They did send it to me for free, and I do have a discount code if you want to use it. I don't think I make any commission off of it. I'll just put it down in the description box. It's just Simply Hope for 15% off. This is a more expensive mask though, so I have been enjoying it, and I think this is a nice company, which is why I like to talk about it. If you want to splurge a little bit on your face mask, then definitely try this one out. I think it's great. It's cruelty free if you're wondering. But there's always a bunch of face masks. I never have like ones where I'm like testing like you need to try this face mask, like this one is so good, but this is the one I've been enjoying lately and have been really into it, so yeah. Another product is a body product. So this is the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer, and this is like a body self-tanning but not self-tanning. Like you put it on when you get out of the shower and it's like a lotion and it tans, but then like you get in the shower and you rinse it off and it's like gone. In the winter I definitely like this. I wore this on prom. This is just a light to medium one, but I want to get the medium to deep, or the fair to medium. They also have a Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer, which holy cow, I love. I use that one all the time. I don't have the tanning one of that one though, so I want to get that tanning one because I feel like that would be easy too. I want to see if it streaks. I've heard good things that it hasn't, but that would be fun to get to. Maybe I'll pick that up and get the medium to deep one. I don't know. But I really like these Jergens moisturizers. This does have like a intense smell, like it does smell like a self-tanner, and you can smell it on your legs. I really like this, and it helps me, especially in the winter when I'm pale and I want some color to my skin. This is great. Okay, so I have some leggings to mention because I was actually wearing these leggings yesterday, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, you know, this is what inspired me to do this video, because these leggings suck you in so much and make you look so good. And I know I'm only 17 years old. Obviously, I don't need to be worried about that, but every girl kind of worries about that. And I mean, yeah. So these are leggings by the brand Scorpio Sol. And I have a small, which actually these are a little big for me, and I'll explain why. So these are just like a purple legging, and they go to, they're a little bit shorter. They don't go all the way down. These ones go to, I don't know, like think of your ankle. They probably stop like right here, you know? So they don't go fully down. Not 7/8 length, maybe. But they're not like super cropped. And I really love these because they are so freaking soft. I got these from TJ Maxx, and they were $24.99 at TJ Maxx. And I think they are originally pretty kind of expensive, but that's where I like to buy my leggings, is TJ Maxx, because they have the deals. And they were so soft. I literally didn't feel like I was wearing anything. The only thing with these is they started to get that pilly feeling after I washed them. So now I have been washing them inside out, and I think that's helping. I never dry my leggings. I always hang dry them. If I were you, I would wash these inside out, because the inside, this is like what it should look like. Like the inside is perfectly fine. It's the outside that's starting to get that feeling because I didn't wash them inside out the first few times. But I love these because they don't have the tight band around the top. The reason why the smalls are a little big for me is that I feel like I'm constantly pulling them up just because they don't have that tight band around the top. So I would go with like a extra small, which normally I'm a small in things. Next time if I were to buy this, I would try on an extra small, just because of they don't have the super tight around the waist, so they aren't going to stay up as much. They're going to want to slide down a little bit. But I love that about them, that they don't have that tight thing around your stomach, because like when you're sitting down and it's tight, like the pair that I have on right now have that, and it's not fun. So I love these. These were a little more expensive for TJ Maxx, but I don't know how much they originally are. I'll try and find them and link them down below, but I really love these, and every time I wear them, I'm like, yes! They just like suction you in, and they just make you look so good. I just love leggings because that's what they do. And then the other brand of leggings that I actually have been buying longer, which these ones are what? I just washed these. These are the 90-degree ones, and these are the ones I normally buy. These ones are thicker, so those ones are pretty thin. They're not see-through though, but they are thin. This is thicker. And this is what I mean by the band. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but there's like an actual like tight band around it. I have a small in these, and these are good. The ones I'm wearing right now I think are extra small. I have a small in these, and I like that because of the tight band around them. These are full length too. You can buy these at TJ Maxx as well for like $16, $15. So these are a little bit cheaper. They're thicker, which I like. They're great for like, if you're, for me, well, I'm in hockey arena all the time. The ones I'm wearing right now, I think, let me stand up on this. Ah! So the ones I'm wearing right now are an extra small, but they are a little tight on the waist. I mean, they're fine, but they're a little tight. Get a small in these normally just because of that top band. I'm gonna wipe out. I really love these. The ones I have on now, I believe, are the insulated ones, so they are going to keep you even warmer in the winter. The one thing I've noticed about this brand is I like the insulated thicker ones better, because the thinner ones, after you wear them a while, they start to collect dog hair. I have a pair of these. I have one more pair of these, so I have three, not two. I have 3 of these, and the first pair I got, which I've had a while now, start collecting so much dog hair. I can't even wear them out of the house because it's so bad, and any fuzz. But if you get the thicker ones of these, I think, yeah, they're great. I've been starting to wash them inside out because you can tell here. And then I hang dry them. That was a long talk about one pair of leggings. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those were all the products I had to mention today. I drank coffee this morning, so I feel like I'm like, so yeah. What time is it? I gotta leave soon. Holy shit. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments products that make you feel confident. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.